Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Marine City High School class of 2025. I am Sherry Becker, the principal of Marine City High School. As we begin today's ceremony, let us first observe a moment of silence to honor the memories of friends and family members who are unable to be with us. Following this, we will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, esteemed staff members, families, friends, and most importantly, the remarkable Marine City class of 2025. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating class. Today is a day of reflection, pride, and above all, joy. Joy for what you've accomplished and joy for the many new adventures that await you in the next chapters of your life. As I look out at you graduates, I'm reminded of the countless hours of hard work, dedication, and perseverance that have led you here today. Whether it was studying for a class, tackling an obstacle, or simply finding your place in this world, you have faced each challenge with strength and courage. And today, please know that you have proven not only to yourselves, but to all of us, your teachers, your family, and your friends, that you are ready for whatever comes next. As you step into the future, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. This world you are entering is full of unexpected twists and turns. It will be wonderful and beautiful, but it can also be unpredictable and at times very challenging. There will be times when things don't go as you had planned or when the support you needed isn't there. But here's the thing. It is in those moments that you will learn the greatest lesson of all. You will learn to look inward, to find strength and resilience that you never knew you had. There will also be moments, perhaps when you least expect it, when love, kindness, and support will surprise you in the most beautiful and profound ways. In fact, this crazy world, for all of its challenges, is also filled with more love and kindness than you can possibly imagine. When life is uncertain, when you're unsure of the next step, the one thing that will anchor you is your sense of self. Know who you are, know what you stand for, and be confident in that understanding. No matter what challenges arise, as long as you stay grounded in your truth, you will always have the strength to face them. Your time at Marine City High School has helped you to build your foundation. The lessons you've learned here have prepared you to face the world with confidence. You've learned to be resilient, to be kind, and stand in your beliefs. Graduates, today is the day that we all celebrate you, but it is also a day to remember that the journey does not end here. It really is just the beginning. As you step into the next phase of your life, whether that be further education, starting a career, or exploring new horizons, know that you carry the love and pride of your small town and all of those who have supported you along the way. We are very proud of you today, and we will continue to be proud of you in the days and years to come. So graduates, as you walk across this stage and into the next chapter of your lives, remember, you are strong, you are capable, and you are ready. On behalf of the entire East China School District community, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations, graduates.
On behalf of Marine City High School, we sincerely thank the East China Board of Education and Mrs. Saibula for being with us on this momentous occasion. We also extend thanks and gratitude to the Mariner teachers and staff for their steadfast dedication to every student's success. Their commitment to fostering both academic and social development demonstrates their genuine care for each student's journey. The class of 2025 has 24 students graduating with the summa cum laude, the highest honor of distinction. Each of these students has maintained a cumulative grade point average of 3.67 or higher through 7 semesters. Representing the summa cum laude graduates is Abigail Pilon, who is our top graduating senior. While Abigail makes her way to the stage, we would like to recognize the summa cum laude graduates. Would these graduates please stand now to be recognized? Thank you.
I'm the valedictorian, which apparently means I'm now qualified to give you life advice. I'm not sure who decided that getting good test scores means I'm going to inspire all of you, but here we are. I'm not going to pretend to have it all figured out. What I can do is share a few things I've learned along the way. I can tell you that life doesn't change in the big, cinematic moments. It changes in the small, quiet ones. The tiny choices we make when no one's watching. The ones that seem like they don't matter until we look back and realize they were everything. I honestly can't remember the biggest decision I made in high school, but I do remember the little ones. Saying hi when it felt awkward on our first day of freshman year, finishing Mr. Daly's essay the hour before it was due, even when I thought there was no hope. Choosing to believe in myself, just a little, on the days when I was struggling. So I started thinking, if life is really made of small choices, what should we be choosing? What are the things that actually matter? Not just in high school, but for the rest of our lives. I kept coming back to the same few things. The ones that ground us, connect us, and help us find meaning. The non-negotiables. The first one is love, of course. Now, love doesn't always show up like a movie scene. Sometimes it's your dad waiting in the car because practice went overtime again. Or your best friend cracking jokes when you said you were fine, but they knew you weren't. Love is showing up, again and again, even when it's inconvenient, even when no one claps for it. In a world that tells us to be cool and unbothered, we need to keep choosing to love out loud. Seize the moment. Send the text, give the hug, say I love you. That kind of love builds a life. Support. Support isn't always loud either. Sometimes it's a teacher who writes "see me" on your paper and actually means it in a helpful way. Or a friend who listens to the same rant for the third time in the same practice. It's the people who stay, even when they don't have all the answers. They never give up on you, even when you're wrong. We've all been carried by someone. Our next chapter is growing into people who can do the same. Next, community. It isn't just who we hang out with, it's who we look out for. It's giving someone your notes, holding the door open when you're already late, standing up for someone when staying quiet would be easier. High school is a strange little combination of people, but some way or another, we became part of each other's lives. Whether community finds you, or you find it, or you build an entirely new one, don't forget that it's not just about discovering your people, but being someone else's person too. Next, a place to belong. We all want it in some form or another. And let's be real, finding that place isn't always easy. Some of us tried out, auditioned, or joined a ton of clubs just to figure it out. I joined basketball freshman year, I tried track and field, and ran cross country to figure out they were not for me. But somewhere along the way, we all found it. A class, a sport, a chaotic lunch table. A place to belong doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to feel like you can be yourself and still feel welcomed. Finally, purpose. It isn't always just a 4-year plan. Sometimes it's just a feeling that you want to do more than just get through the day. Maybe it's helping others, solving a problem, or creating beauty in a world that needs it. It doesn't have to be flashy. It just has to mean something to you. Whatever comes next, college, work, travel, or a gap year on the living room couch, don't worry about having it all figured out. Just keep moving toward what matters to you. The rest, it will figure itself out. So here's my challenge to us, class of 2025. Don't chase a life that just looks good on paper. Build one that feels right on the inside. After high school, you aren't just a job, you're a life. Build one that is filled with love, support, community, belonging, and purpose. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make your moments through the tiny choices that bring us together and challenge us. Choosing to be kind when you're tired, to include someone who feels left out, to ask hard questions instead of going with the flow. We won't always get it right, but if we keep choosing what matters, just a little each day, we'll end up somewhere we're proud to be. Not perfect, not polished, but real, honest, and deeply, unapologetically us. None of us got here alone. Personally, I was lucky to have two parents by my side my whole life. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for cheering me up and being brave enough to have the uncomfortable talks. Thank you to my siblings, Brendan and Aubrey. You guys bring so much joy to my life, and I also wouldn't be at school in the morning half the time if these guys didn't roll me out of bed. Finally, shout out to my boyfriend, David Long. To speak on behalf of my class, thank you to all of the parents and families who cheered us on, even when we were moody, messy, or mysteriously allergic to chores. You've been our first home, our loudest cheerleaders, and the reason most of us made it to school every day. To the teachers, counselors, and coaches and staff, thank you for challenging us, believing in us, and sometimes dragging us across the finish line. To our friends who made us laugh when we wanted to cry, who texted about deadlines and outfits and existential dread, thank you. You helped us belong. And to anyone who offered us even a glimpse of what truly matters, you helped shape who we are. And wherever we go, we're bringing that with us. When I first started this speech, I thought I needed a big, profound answer, but I couldn't find it. I didn't know what to say that would change all of your lives forever. It seemed impossible to come up with a, do this and you're golden. Then I landed on something. The life we're building won't come from just big milestones. It'll come from the small, quiet choices we make again and again. Choices that protect what's non-negotiable, that reflects who we are, that leads us toward the people we want to become. So as we step into what's next, let's keep choosing what matters. Let's choose love. Let's choose each other. And let's choose purpose. Because one day, we'll look back and realize those tiny choices, they were everything. Go Mariners, and congratulations, class of 2025. This is our moment.
Thank you, Abby. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the senior class president to the stage, Emma Terhune.
Good afternoon, members of the school board, esteemed faculty, parents, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Emma Terhune, and I was very fortunate to be the 2025 senior class president, and I am honored to stand before you all today. As president, I have the incredible privilege of representing a class that is courageous, determined, and resilient. Together, we've weathered a lot, from an awkward freshman year coming out of COVID to finding our footing as upperclassmen and everything that happened in between. We owe deep appreciation to the people who made this all possible for us. Our hardworking, dedicated faculty that Marine City High School is so lucky to have. Thank you for teaching us algebra, all about Shakespeare's Hamlet, the mitochondria, yes, Mr. Dimmer, the powerhouse of the cell, and all of the life lessons along the way. But beyond that, thank you for your guidance, patience, and selflessness in pushing us to be better humans. You have dedicated a part of yourselves for the good of all of us and work tirelessly to make our day at MCHS a great place to be. You've shaped each of us in so many ways and will be a lasting presence on our education. To our families, thank you. Thank you for standing by us through the highs and lows, for cheering us on, taking our pictures for our first day of school, and giving us that necessary push out the door when we really didn't want to go, especially when senioritis hit. Because of your support, we have made it to this ceremony today and are better prepared for what is to come. To my own family, thank you. Thank you for a foundation rooted in patience, compassion, and support, for a love that never faltered, for sacrifices I'll never fully understand, and for believing in me when I struggled to believe in myself. Thank you for every late night meal, every car ride, and every hug at the very end of a long day. Just a glimpse into what held me together through the years. All of these things made this very moment possible. I am standing up here today because of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being the best role models in my life. And to my fellow graduates, this moment is ours, and what a ride it has been. This day is a tribute to the many years of hard work, late nights, early mornings, moments of doubt, dedication, perseverance, and yes, maybe a slight addiction to TikTok. Our journey began in 2012 when we stepped into kindergarten, clutching our parents' hands, unsure of what was ahead. Back then, our biggest concerns were what time we were going to lunch or learning how to tie our shoes. That 25 at the end of our email address felt impossibly far away. From that moment on, our life was shaped by the phrase, I can't wait. I can't wait to go to recess. I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to be in middle school. I can't wait to drive, and I can't wait to graduate. We said these phrases with excitement, with so much hope and eagerness for what was always coming next for us. And honestly, there is beauty in this feeling. The sense of wonder about the future keeps us moving forward each day. As we stand here, ready to graduate, things have changed. All of these moments we once couldn't wait for have come and gone. Recess turned into deadlines. Middle school soon became high school. Driving is now a sense of normal, and graduation, the thing we have been anticipating, is going to be over before we know it. The phrase, I can't wait, whether we realized it or not, was really just wishing time away. The unfortunate truth is, we won't ever get this time back. We won't go outside to play at recess, eat lunch in the cafeteria with our friends, perform on the stage, or share moments like these all together again. So today, let's take a breath. Let's not rush through the excitement we are all feeling. Let's be present. Let's soak it in. If there's one thing we should learn, summed up best by Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Life is a very precious gift, so let's make these moments last. The future will come, as it always does, but today is too valuable to overlook. It is a day that initiates a new beginning, one that concludes our shared high school journey, but marks the transition into our future. Before we step forward into the world, let's take a moment to appreciate what we're stepping away from. The people, the places, the memories, they've all played a role in shaping who we are right now. And no place has had a greater impact than the one we've called home for the past 4 years. Marine City High School has been more than just a school to us. It's been a community. It's where we found our friends, discovered our strengths, learned from our mistakes, hopefully, and maybe even figured out who we want to be in this world. Through the years, it's the big moments that will stay with us. The roar of the student section under the Friday night lights here at the East China Stadium, whether we were in the stands or on the field with our friends, the thrill of winning league or district titles with our respective teams, taking that final bow after a big performance, the energy and chaos of homecoming pep assemblies. But just as meaningful were some of the quieter moments. Passing a test you thought you might fail, the laughs shared in the lunchroom with our classmates, hanging out in the library, and events like senior sunrise and sunset marking our last year here together. These times have helped define our high school experience, marked by growth, shared achievement, and unity. As we all continue on our respective paths, the possibilities for each and every one of us are endless. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Wherever life may take us, I want us to remember something. We are mariners, strong, steady, and full of grit. We've already faced challenges and grown through them. That's our proof that we can face whatever's next. The uncertainty many of us may feel about the future is not something to shy away from. Embrace this feeling. Seize the opportunities that lie ahead. Michael Jordan says, "Limits, like fear, are often just an illusion." Let's not be afraid to fail, to take chances, or to dream bigger than what's expected of us. Let's carry the lessons, the friendships, and the memories of Marine City High School with fulfillment. Let's build futures we can be proud of, not just for ourselves, but for the people who believe in us. We stand at the edge of a new chapter in our lives. So, class of 2025, as we turn our tassels today, let's not just celebrate the end of high school. Let's celebrate the beginning of becoming leaders, learners, builders, workers, and change makers. Walt Disney once said, "And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on." Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true, for you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Congratulations to each one of you. I can't wait to see how each of your stories continue to unfold. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. I have the pleasure of introducing Miss Erin Kurtz, the Director of Choirs for Marine City High and Middle School, along with the chorale and senior choir members. They will be singing The Climb, the senior class song by Miley Cyrus. Not class.
See it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking. I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. Always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going. I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. Always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Always gonna be another mountain, always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. sparkling majesty. Thy glory's path shall be our inspiration. May all the deeds add to thy wondrous tale. Give us thy wisdom, courage, and devotion as we reflect thy name both far and near. Give us thy wisdom, courage, and devotion. Be with us always, alma mater dear.
Thank you, Mrs. Kurtz and choir members. I'd also like to thank Mr. Steve Fox, Director of Bands, and his band members for their performance today. Good afternoon, everyone. Family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Today is a day of celebration, a moment when we pause to reflect on a remarkable journey. It is not just about walking across the stage or tossing a cap into the air. It's about honoring the years of learning, growing, struggling, and overcoming that brought each of you here. Today marks the culmination of hard work, resilience, laughter, late nights, early mornings, and countless moments that shape the people you are now. What a journey it has been. To the class of 2025, you've grown up in an era defined by change. You've learned in classrooms and online, through conversations and experiences, in textbooks and in the real world. You faced challenges none of us could have predicted. And through it all, you've demonstrated incredible resilience, adaptability, and strength. You've poured your talents into concerts that stirred emotions and plays that brought stories to life. You've competed fiercely on courts and fields, built robots and solved complex equations, crafted stunning artwork, and written words that moved us. You've served your community, lifted up your peers, led with heart, and stood up for what matters. You've not just passed through the hallways of Marine City High School, you've helped define them. Each of you has left a mark on this school, not just through accomplishments, but through your kindness, your creativity, your spirit, and your courage. You are the reason this community thrives, and for that, we thank you. To the parents, guardians, and families in the audience today, this is your celebration too. You've cheered from the sidelines, packed countless lunches, helped with homework, listened with patience, and offered advice even when it was ignored. You've celebrated the highs and stood steady through the lows. Thank you for being the constant support behind these students. You've been the foundation on which they've built their dreams. To the teachers, counselors, coaches, and school staff, thank you. Thank you for dedicating yourselves to more than just education, for mentoring, inspiring, challenging, and encouraging. You taught not only math and history, but how to think critically, speak confidently, and act with empathy. Your belief in these students made all the difference. Now, graduates, your next chapter begins today as you leave the student as alumni and no longer students of MCHS. It may be through the route of college, a job, the military, a gap year, or a path uniquely your own. But wherever you're headed, I want to offer you 3 pieces of advice, simple but powerful principles that I hope will guide you not just today, but for many years to come. First, be curious. The world is vast and constantly evolving. There is so much out there you've yet to discover. Never stop asking questions. Ask why things are the way they are, and imagine how they could be better. Read things that challenge your assumptions. Talk to people with different perspectives. Travel when you can, explore whenever possible, and remain open to learning always. Curiosity is the spark that leads to innovation, creativity, and personal growth. Second, be kind. Kindness will never go out of style. In a world that can be quick to judge or dismiss, choose to be someone who listens, someone who helps, someone who shows up. Kindness builds bridges, breaks down barriers, and reminds people they are not alone. As Maya Angelou once said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And I promise you, there is no such thing as a wasted act of kindness. Third, be brave. Life will challenge you. There will be times when the path ahead is unclear or uncomfortable, or when you feel like you're not ready, not qualified, or not enough. Be brave anyway. Take risks. Speak up. Step forward. Even if your voice shakes. Eleanor Roosevelt said it best. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the decision that something else is more important. And above all, know this. You are ready. Yes, the future is uncertain, but uncertainty is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. Because within it lies opportunity, possibility, hope. As the poet Mary Oliver once asked, tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? That's the question before you now. The world needs people like you, people who dream boldly, think critically, and act compassionately. People who stand up for what's right and lift others as they climb. People who not only succeed, but help others succeed along the way. You don't need to have all the answers right now. In fact, it's okay if you don't even have the questions yet. Just keep moving forward with curiosity in your mind, kindness in your heart, and bravery in your step. And as you go, hold on to the words you chose as your class quote. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Let those words be your anchor. Dream big, go far, but never forget where you came from, the values that shaped you, the community that supported you, the people who believed in you from the very beginning. This will always be your home. As you leave here today, remember that success is not measured only by titles or test scores, resumes, or salaries. Real success is found in how you treat others, how you rise after you fall, and how much light you bring to the people around you. Be the kind of person who builds bridges, who speaks up, who listens deeply, who lifts others, and who leaves every place a little better than you found it. Class of 2025, we are so proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. So go forward with confidence, go with purpose, go with heart. Go out into the world and go do great things. Congratulations, graduates. At this time, we would like to present the diplomas to our graduating seniors. We ask that you please hold your applause and cheers until after the final student has been recognized in order for each family to hear their student's name.
Emma Elizabeth Terhune. Brooklyn Elaine Haslam. Nolan Arthur Kolaric. Paul Lawrence Muscat. Abigail Grace Pilon. Kaylee Rose Desat. Morgan Lily Gillette. Harmony Lee Gray. Grace Judith Gritzelius. Angela Elizabeth Winnie. Spencer David Sanchez. Jeremy David Franz Jr. Christian Daniel Stone. David Robert Whitehead. Derek Jonathan Mitchoff. Layla Rain Thomas. James Lee Franz II. Thomas Paul McClarney. Jada Maya Mauricio. Andrew Mark Pressman. Ryan Philip Jackins. Drake Mitchell Steinmetz. Judd Garrett Brown. Ariel Rose Wallace. Landon Nicholas Augusta. Keith Dawson Amy Jr. Jacob Daniel Bobble Cade. Lila May Barkovich. Christopher Joseph Beeman. Kennedy Margaret Becker, or Beckett. I'm sorry, Kennedy. Sorry, Ken. Michael Daniel Blunden. Riley May Bowden. Trevor James Broccoli. James Michael Burnett. Andrew James Sainar. John Anthony Coverdell. Bailey Ann Dietz. Jordan William Dijon. Juan Michael de la Esperella. Evan Arison DeMott. Trenton Douglas DeSmither. Kate Elizabeth DeVries. Tia Lee DeWalls. Ryan Robert Deem. Nolan Thomas Bradley Drinkwine. Gavin Malachi Engelhart. Ashlyn Renee Everett. Danica Amber Ford. Cole Thomas Forrest. Landon Thomas Frank. Logan Christian Fraunfelker. Colin Milton Gabler. Nathan Truman Golan. Matthew Scott Harper. Cameron Braun Hart. Avery Irene Haverkamp. Brianna Lee Hillfrank. Isabel Marilyn Hilligus. Andrew Patrick Hinsey. Emily Elizabeth Iminski. Darian Joseph Ittrich. Jalen Alexis Grace Johnson. Carson Ava Madonna Karras. Abigail Louise Codette. Austin Allen Kohler. Nathan John Korchmar. Easton Brooks Laboon. Sophia Elena Lamb. Demetrius William Lay. Cooper Darren Letson. Mark Joseph Liss. Deshaun Wayne Long. Savannah Dawn Lynch. Kira Lynn McGuire. Autumn Suzanne Merkel. Quade Jacob McCullough. Matthew Michael McKay. Jack Christopher Methner. Jana Rose Musso. Noah James Northrup. Lily Patsy O'Connor. Connor Stephen O'Croy. Addison Renee Pauloff. Mallory Regina Quinn. Pedro Manzanares Ramalho. Jenna Avery Richards. Melissa Ann Rudich. Kylan Faith Setterly. Carter Joseph Schulte. Jaden Scott Schulte. Aiden Raymond Cervic. Milo J. Marie Smith Hall. Joseph Matthew Sobier. Jasmine Alexis Stubbs. Anwar Radwan Sufyan. Ian Henry Tetler. Brianna Michelle Tranchmontaine. Angelina Marie Tucker. Liam Nolan Turner. Daniel David Vandeviver. Christopher Paul Vincent. Kennedy Lorraine Walker. Louis Rudolph Wengler. Anthony Adam Westrick. Tyler Michael Wilcox. Nathan Thomas Wright. Adriana Brittany Zayas.
Class of 2025, please stand. Turn and face the bleachers in order to be recognized as graduates of Marine City High School. You may have a seat. Before we finish up here with final words, I'd like to thank the custodial crew who partnered with us in St. Clair to make this a beautiful outdoor graduation a reality. Everything we asked of them, they made happen, always with a smile. A heartfelt thank you goes to Mrs. Vogler for her incredible work in preparing both honors convocation and today's ceremony. Countless hours went into making these events meaningful and memorable, and I am truly grateful for her dedication and her deep love for our students. I'd like to thank Ms. Spracken for stepping into the role of senior class advisor this year. It was a learning experience, yes, but you had a remarkable class to learn alongside, and you met the challenge with heart and commitment. To the parents, families, and friends, to our staff and mentors, thank you for standing by these graduates through every step of their journey. Your support over the last 18 years has been invaluable, and it doesn't end tonight. It will continue to be a vital part of their success because, as we all know, it truly takes a village. As we come to the end of this celebration, I want to leave you with this. First, congratulations, class of 2025. You've made it. You've worked hard, pushed through challenges, and grown in ways you may not even realize yet. Today is a milestone, one that marks both an ending and an exciting new beginning. Wherever life takes you, college, career, travel, or past still unfolding, I hope you carry with you the lessons, laughter, and friendships of these years. Keep your curiosity alive, your values strong, and your heart open. Go out into the world and live your best life, boldly, kindly, and authentically. You have so much ahead of you, and the world is better with you in it. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, graduates. Go do amazing things, big and small. Seniors, at this time, please stand. Move your tassel to the left side of your cap. And once again, congratulations, graduates.